What's up, people? Welcome to the People Mover podcast. Today I'm here with a very special guest. Go ahead and tell the people who you are and what you do.
So, I have multiple names, but a lot of people know me as Stylimus, also DJ Deadphone. I am a creative of many mediums.
Many.
I would say art, all around music. I'm a musician. I'm a painter, visual artist. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I
think
play many roles throughout the community too. You know?
Yeah. I think when you're when you're in the creative scene and you do one thing, you kind of get influenced to do everything.
100%.
Right?
It's a slippery slope because you end up having interests in so many other different creative things, especially once you start taking things serious as a creative, as an independent artist. Once you start figuring out how to monetize your creativity, it puts you in many roles, because now you have to, sometimes you might have to creative direct. Sometimes you might have to be the person who drives around and sells your product. It puts you in a lot of different places outside of just making the art. You know?
The main thing you do, though, like, I know you as a DJ, but you do it all, right?
Yeah, all around.
And you're from the city of Detroit. What side are you on?
I am on the west side of Detroit right now. I'm living over in Redford right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Redford's
so
nice.
It's closer. It's Telegraph, west side. But definitely the west side of Detroit. That's where I reside. But I'm all over the place.
Okay.
I'm all over the place.
All over the place. As a DJ, what is your favorite place to perform at? What's your favorite place to DJ in the city?
My favorite place to DJ in the
icebreaker
city.
question.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I love a good house party.
House party?
Yeah, like a house party, like in a house.
Like in a house.
Yes.
Why don't we have enough house parties?
Those
in
are
this
my
bitch?
favorite. That's how I started
We
DJing.
don't have those anymore.
I know those, like the closest experience I get to that is DJing at low key, because it's very like small and intimate.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of like somebody's like home, DJing in somebody's living room.
Yeah.
I really like intimate spaces when I DJ, because it kind of the energy's a little bit closer, more compact. You can have a little bit more fun. Not that I don't like.
You think
DJing
it's harder to make people dance though when it's smaller? That's what the other PBH was on, and she's like, it's harder to make people dance in a small crowd.
I feel like it's a little bit easier. You don't have to focus on so many people.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on one person, then get that one person moving, and, figure out the formula to keep it an ongoing thing.
Infectious kind of thing.
Yeah, people alchemy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I was just talking to a friend the other day, and I'm like, why don't we have more house parties? It is a lot of work to have house parties and clean up and all that shit, but we need to run that back.
I agree.
I do like low key. That's one of my favorite spots, I will say as well.
I love low
I like
key.
the Lux Flux. Now that they fixed their speaker system. Back in the day, their speaker system was garbage. It sounded like the radio. And I like the radio, but I'm like, why does it sound like this?
That weird, like a
staticky,
like a cup sound.
Yeah, cup sound. That's actually that's a good analogy. It used to be like that for years, and I'm like, the Lux is garbage. And now they got it together somehow.
They done stepped it up. They done put some money in the system.
Sound system is important when you're playing,
100%.
right? Okay, what venue do you think has the best sound system?
Ooh.
In the city.
Best sound system in the city. This is a good one.
I know my answer.
All right, let me hear yours first.
Big Pink?
Big Pink? Oh, Big Pink was in my mind, because I've DJ'd there a couple of times, and I had a homie who was a sound engineer there, and he had a good ear and always made the speakers rock, like the whole place rock.
You can feel that shit in your chest.
Yeah. Spotlight has a pretty solid sound system too. Like, on that dance floor, you can hear it from outside. I've seen it shake when it needs to.
Yeah.
I also really like, who else has a really nice sound system?
That's important though.
Yeah, I've DJ'd so many different places. I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh my God, who has a...
Breakman's cool too.
I also like Northern Lights. They have a pretty nice sound system.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Northern Lights is pretty solid. Northern Lights is pretty crazy, because I was there the other night and I thought it was a DJ outside, and it was just two giant speakers under the patio. So they were running the sound from outdoors No, from indoors to outdoors, so everybody can experience it.
Oh, wow.
So they definitely had me. I was like, wow, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, I love Northern Lights, and it's good for like, you know, brunch and like daytime activities
yeah.
too. I wish day parties were more of a thing in the city, but like, you know, hopefully.
You know, that's a great investment.
Yeah,
I think that needs to be put out there more, because day parties are still fun. Why not have a mimosa on the rooftop?
Literally.
You know,
why not?
Why not?
Why not? And why not you guys DJ on the fucking beach in the daytime? Why aren't you guys utilizing our beach?
Well,
what are we doing?
We
need more DJs in Belle Isle.
That is something I'm gonna take into consideration this year for sure.
Amen to that. Before, I was just talking with the other guests, and I was like, before they monetize Belle Isle and make it, you know, whatever the fuck they want to make it.
Yeah. A social experiment.
A social experiment, whatever. Okay, so I was gonna ask you, like, speaking about DJs and your career, a lot of people hate DJs. Like when it comes to like romantic partners, I feel like I've dated a couple of DJs, and people are like, you don't want to date a DJ, and I'm like, why?
Get a bad rep,
and I'm like, why do you think that is? And do you think it's like, you know, does it make sense?
Look, I can't speak for everybody. But I get it. I get why.
So you get why?
I get why. Because I'm a DJ myself.
Oh God!
He's like,
I'm guilty too. Oh God!
I will say I enjoy the lifestyle of being a DJ. I'll say that. I can't speak for everybody who is a DJ, but you know, I feel like DJs, we do get a bad rep. You know, I feel like sometimes it might be the lifestyle, it might be the hours. You're meeting people, you're greeting people. Matter of fact, that's why I'm single right now.
Oh.
So,
because you like that lifestyle.
It's easier.
It's easy to mingle. Or what?
You said it, not me. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to do it that way until like you have somebody that, you know, understands what's going on. I feel like a lot of people with DJs, a lot of times it's a little bit of infatuation that happens.
Okay.
You know, people like artists, people like musicians, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've seen it all. So I feel like it's a little bit of infatuation, and you know.
How can you tell, like, if it's just like you like me because of, you know, artists? Because I'm an artist. Because I'm a.
Well, I feel like it's the content of the conversation when they ask you what you like and, you know, what's going on in life and how they approach those conversations. You know.
Okay, and also, sorry, not to rewind, because you're like, this is why I'm single. So I'm like, okay.
Well, that's why I said I can't speak for all DJs.
Public, but you agree with, like, you wouldn't tell your sister to date a DJ.
Well, that's funny because my brother-in-law is a DJ, so my sister's actually married to a DJ.
Screaming.
I would say it's the lifestyle. You gotta, you know, not all DJs are the same, but I feel like, you know, there is a point of interest for a lot of people. They like the fire and the flame. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not for everybody, but for the people that have dated DJs, you know, I can't speak for all DJs, but I will say I do enjoy the lifestyle. I do enjoy the lifestyle.
I enjoy the lifestyle as well. I feel like when I dated a DJ, it is fun. The nightlife is fun, you know, especially when you're young like we are.
Yeah.
And getting into clubs is cool. Like, you know, having access is cool. I was going to ask you how you feel about, like, I don't know if you ever get people, like, hitting you up to be on the guest list and shit. I'm like, what are the fucking rules with that? Are you almost like, who do you fucking take me for? Why are you asking to be on the guest list? Like, what's the rules with the guest list?
My rule is if I've talked to you in the past 30 days...
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that has to be a specific time limit. If I've heard from you, or if, like, we have some type of rapport, that can also be, like, that makes sense to where I'll be like, all right, cool.
Okay.
I don't really care for, like, put random people on the guest list. That don't really make sense.
What if she's, like, a sexy woman?
That's cool. You know?
But you're like...
I mean... Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. I'm like, what was our interaction? Are you cool? Like...
Yeah.
Are you cool?
So
like,
you have to have talked to the person.
Yeah, I have to. I would rather like actually know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put like a 30-day rule on there. Like, because I feel like people that I actually talk to, I run into a lot of people out and about in life, so I even count those as interactions.
Okay.
So if I've had any type of interaction with you in the past 30 days, even if you've like just said something to me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a little bit more valid than like a just random person.
A random.
Yeah.
So you don't fuck with randos asking to be on the list. Is it a tight list? Do they tell you guys like how many people you can put on the list?
Some people do tell you how many people you can have on the list. Some people are like, you got 3, you got a limit to 10. Like I did a show out in Lansing. They're like, oh, you can have at least 8 to 10 people, and we're giving you like a green room.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Yeah, 10. So 10 people is pretty.
Yeah, 10 is
pretty solid.
That's a solid. But people are always like, me and my friend, like they always have friends that you don't know and like stuff like that. And it gets a little like, you know.
I'd be like, is your friends cool?
What kind of question is that? Of course they're going to say yes.
Cool?
Of course they're going to be like, my friend is cool. Like, you know, but
I feel like that's a good question though. Some people get shaky on that one. They're like,
people get shaky with the list.
I don't know. They might. I don't know. This isn't really their scene, but they want to go out. You know.
But it's not bad to ask.
It's not. No,
it's not bad to ask.
Closed mouths don't get fed. You feel me?
The Bible says, "Ask and it will be given to you."
That is biblical.
It's biblical. So you never just do it. Fuck it. If they say no, just buy a ticket. Shit.
Yeah. Also, too, like, it's nothing wrong with buying the ticket because that supports the DJ, because you know they have to pay us so they can, you know, have the bar functioning again and have us back. So that's also too where I fall in line. That's why I give it the 30-day rule, you know.
Yeah, that's not a bad rule. That's not a bad rule. When you're playing on the scene and everything, like, how do you decipher if you're gonna like replay a song? Because I feel like when I go to joints, especially early on, it's like, oh, I've heard this song again. I'm not saying it in a bad way though. I'm like excited that they're playing this song again.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes they wait till the club is like jumping, and I'm like, do you have songs where you might play in the beginning and end, or like what's your?
I'm not afraid to replay a song because most of the time DJing, I like. You know, there's layers to the party. You get the first layer, second layer, third, fourth, fifth. You know what I'm saying? Like, more so waves of people. So, like, sometimes it's like you might even not have the same wave of people that dance to it. And you know, like, oh, this is kind of refreshed right here. Like, a new wave of people. Okay, boom. And you know it's going to hit.
It's going to hit.
As long as you know it's going to hit, I don't see a problem with playing it twice. I'll even play a remix of it, you know, or a style you never heard it in.
Yeah.
So I'm all open to replaying, especially if it's going to make the crowd have a good time. That's what we here for. We here for the people to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, we for the people.
We're for the people, as you should be.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we are your, like, you're working for me.
Yeah.
Like, type shit. I only say that when I'm, like, I've broken up with. Because, you know, like, Detroit is small, and I'm like, if you've dated a DJ and you go to their set, I'm always like, they're working for me, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But,
we are working for
the audience, yeah.
We need more people to look at it like that. We are definitely working for the people. Tip your DJ. Buy your DJ a drink.
Tip your DJ. Really?
Yeah, I'm always open.
Like, how do you do it? Like here? Because you guys don't have a fucking tip jar.
I mean, I've had people cash at me. I've had people give me money.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they do that? They just come up. Do you like when people interrupt you during the set?
No.
How do we do this?
So I hate when people. I've had people have like whole conversations with me over the gear while I'm like DJing with headphones on. Like, oh my God, man, how long you been here? Oh man, what's the name of this song? This is really nice. Oh man, you know, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm so happy to be here. So like, whoa, yeah. What I will respond to is what you're drinking.
Yeah, what do you want to drink? You're like, wait, hang on.
That's a good question to ask the DJ.
You're like, wait.
That's a good question to ask the DJ. Or ask, oh man, how long are you spinning? Because, you know, those are relative questions.
That's when your ear's awake.
Yeah.
And then every other time you're like, please.
But I don't really like small talk outside of DJing, so like with headphones on in the middle of a club is crazy.
You wear headphones when you're spinning on the
I do.
Club at the club?
I do.
Okay.
I like having headphones on. It's a good, I like to mix. I like to have fun. Also, I like to like be able to actually pay attention.
I did ask like an artist I interviewed recently, because I'm like, do you prefer headphones or speakers? And I'm like, sometimes headphones have like more.
Yeah, I feel like it's more in depth. I feel like I'm more in the music. Like I feel like I'm more immersed. I have a little bit more control over what's going on. I think it's more of a perception thing. You know what I'm saying? Like depth perception and like. I feel like I can actually contextualize the song. Not that I can't without headphones, but I feel like it's a little bit more like I'm in the song, when
you have headphones on.
Yeah. I feel like I get a better mix that way.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I think like, when an artist drops a new like album, like I like to be in my room listening to headphones, not even speakers, because I'm like, okay, experience. You can really like,
Yeah, headphones and speakers have a total different experience. I
love a good speaker though.
Yeah, speakers. I love a nice immersive like body moving sound system.
Yeah.
Like I like to feel like I'm in the sound. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm hanging out with the notes. Yeah.
Me and the sound are one.
Yeah. Me and this beat, like, especially don't let it be like a good BPM synced up. Like I'm like, yep, I'm
learning about the BPMs.
You got me.
Yeah. I just bought myself a little like DJ mix thing at home.
Really?
Just for myself.
Just for fun?
I don't want to do this shit like y'all. I don't like to stay out late and all that shit. Y'all got it. And I like to do it by myself, but I'm learning about BPMs, and I got so excited being able to like make certain slow songs that I like faster, and I'm this shit's fire.
It's actually like it's a different medium, it's a different medium of art, and it's another element of creativity to like kind of like take something that already exists and like make it your own. I feel like everybody should like experience that.
Yeah,
not everybody has to like put themselves out there. And that's one thing that I've noticed with DJing. Like, a lot of people think they just gotta like be in a club, and it's like, no, like, there are tons of DJs around the world who just DJ because they love the art form. A lot of people have turntables just because they love it. A lot of people have DJ controllers because they love it. And there's so many different ways to be a DJ. So I think that it's really cool that you've embarked on that journey creatively to have that and just have fun with it.
Yeah, like we said earlier, like when you're creative, you kind of get inspired and everything else bleeds through you.
100%.
Or bleeds everywhere. So even like painting, I'm like, oh, maybe I should start painting.
It becomes like a universal creative thing, like it opens your mind to other ways of creativity.
I love this generation for that because we're really not boxed in. I feel like our parents were really like, I had to do this.
Yeah.
I had to do this. And we're like, I'm going to do this, but I can do this on the side and this on the side.
Thank God for the internet, man.
Amen.
It's really the internet.
We love social media and we love the internet.
Yeah, well, if you really think about
opinion.
The artists that have been out like making and creating in the past, like everybody creating and making in the past 10, 15, even 20 years can really thank Instagram and Facebook for like building communities and bringing people together, because the early creative Detroit art scene is really at least for me, a lot of my experiences were an amalgamation of Instagram and just being on early Instagram and just getting flyers and talking to people and getting people's Instagrams, and it becomes like this gigantic network. And I feel like 95% of people that I know here in Detroit I've met or I've came in contact with them because of Instagram. Yeah, and stayed in contact, and like I'm updated with what's going on because of Instagram.
I agree. And
I think there's going to be something historical in the history books in the future about this generation. It has to be.
It has to be. Like, we really are the social media era, and that's what's putting everything on the map. Whether it's Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Like, everyone gets connected through this shit, which is good.
Yeah.
I think it's good for introverts. I feel like a lot of DJs I meet are they're like, I don't be outside like that, just when they're drinking and all that stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. It's good to connect with each other. You brought up flyers, and I was gonna ask, what's your opinion on the AI flyers? Because I am tired.
I think it's whack.
The AI flyers, what's going on?
I think it's corny now.
Corny as fuck.
If you were...
Now? So you were fucking with it before?
Well, I don't like it. It's just the format and like the style. It's repetitive. It's kind of I can't talk. I've used AI art for certain things.
Like don't find my AI.
Yeah, but I'm like,
you. Don't diss you me.
I like the creativity element. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is not creative. The format is already kind of like, ugh. You can tell like this. I feel like if you can tell it's AI, it's a problem. And I feel like it shortens the fun in things. Because like I said, I make all my own flyers.
Yeah.
And I'm very particular on how I'm represented artistically through my flyers.
Yeah.
And I'm like that font, I need it to look like this. I need this to look like this. I need this to be this color right here because this color reminds me of that. Or I want to this album cover or this style of poster, because I have like on Pinterest I have a whole folder called like.
I love Pinterest.
Yeah.
I can't believe you have Pinterest.
Yes.
I love
use
that.
Pinterest a lot.
I love Pinterest.
For a lot
the
of
girls
different
get
things.
it, so I'm like, that's why I'm like.
Hey, I love Pinterest.
Yeah, we love Pinterest.
Yeah, shout out to the girls.
Shout out to girls.
It was the girls who told me about Pinterest. Because I'm an OG. I'm a Tumblr baby.
I'm a Tumblr baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pinterest is like a section of Tumblr. I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Tumblr put me onto a lot of different, just dope, really cool things. It was a huge influence for me as a creative at a really young age, trying to figure out what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be in life.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to the internet. You feel me? Not the band. Well, shout out to the band too, but the actual internet.
Oh, shout out to the internet, Sid. I love Sid. But like, yeah, the internet in all sections.
Yeah.
Of it. It's literally amazing.
All facets.
So obviously with music and like being in the creative scene, like your world is very like music oriented and loud and stuff. And I was gonna ask you what your relationship with silence is. Like, do you enjoy quietness, or are you like, this is too quiet, we need to turn some shit up? Because I
enjoy quiet. Matter of fact, if you leave me alone, like in a space, you'll kind of forget I'm there. Yeah, I can be extremely quiet because I'll probably have headphones on. Or I'll just be on my phone.
So you're still listening to music. That's not quiet.
Okay, well, what's quiet? Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's quiet to you. Okay.
Like,
well, let me take that back.
Silence.
Let me say,
okay.
I like silence. Like I really like silence in the situations of like thought. So like needing to just sit down and like just decompress, specifically after like a show. Because I'm not gonna lie, I like to go to a nice little after party or whatnot. Okay. But my favorite times of silence are those peak hours in the morning when it's like, you're going back home, let the windows down, and just kind of like ride. I love a nice silent Detroit car ride on the freeway.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I do sometimes when I'm like needing to decompress. I just kind of like roll the windows on and just kind of listen to my car.
Nature.
Yeah. Air. Or just listen to the groove of the car, like the tires on the freeway.
God. Men in their fucking cars. Yeah, they want to listen to the vroom vroom and shit. I love cars too. It's just so funny. They're like, yes.
Oh man, but is that silent? Now you make me think. I'm like, I just explained more noise.
It's not silent. But I'm like, people who like music, I'm like, do you guys ever I just need everything to shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. And I just want to hear. I think that is silence. I think silence is like, obviously we live in a world and we are humans, like nothing is really silent.
Yeah.
Even when you're completely silent, you can hear air or some shit. Nothing's really like.
I actually like to eat outside in silence, like to go to a park and eat a sandwich in nature. I really love sandwiches, by the way.
Very specific.
Yeah. I was a sandwich artist at one point in life. And, hey, rock with me. I could make y'all a nice sandwich. DJ, I might have a sandwich shop in the future.
Oh, shit.
I really like sandwiches.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll ask any of my friends. If
he can whip up a nice.
Yeah.
Actually, you owe me a sandwich before the year ends.
I got you.
Okay.
Do you like sourdough? Do you like pesto?
I guess so.
A nice sourdough turkey pesto.
Maybe.
With like a nice like sauteed bread and olive oil.
Sure. I had a coworker actually bring me sourdough cookies today, and I was like,
how was that?
It wasn't bad.
Was it like a shortbread?
No, it was like it looked chocolatey. She's like, do you want a sourdough cookie? And I'm like, I don't know if I would like that.
I've never thought of those worlds coming together.
But I was like, yeah, it was interesting. You know, sometimes you gotta like eat it more.
Okay.
It's kind of like music. You gotta like, sometimes you hear a song and you don't like it, and then when you digest it more, you're like, I see the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any songs that you listen to at first and then you're like, I don't like this, and then later on you're like, I fuck with this actually?
trying to think.
Put on your thinking caps. Okay, mine, while you're thinking, mine's Walk It Like I Talk It by the Migos and Drake.
You didn't like that?
No.
Really?
I don't know how, because now I listen to it, I'm like, this song's fire. I don't know how, but when it first came out, I'm like, turn this shit off.
Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Stop!
I did not like that song at first.
Stop!
And it grew on me, just kind of like hearing it. And I was like, actually, no, this is a little groove. Like,
a little groove.
I like that song. Yeah. That's a nice song.
It's a nice little song.
Yeah. When I'm in the grocery store, if it plays, I'll definitely start like, hands up.
I think, yeah.
You know, that's my, yeah.
I think repetitiveness is what creates like culture almost. It's what creates like.
Well, that's also a key component to pop music.
Yes.
Is repetition.
I agree.
Yeah. Yep, repetition and the way that repetition of melody. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I agree. And like, you know, obviously we all hate the radio. I really hope the radio never dies. Because there's shit that dies with time. Because listen to like digital media. TV might be dying soon anyway. Because everyone's on like HBO and like smart TV and stuff.
I feel like maybe the idea of what TV is and was is going to change. Because it's like the TV itself still exists, but maybe how we interact with it will change, you know?
Exactly. We don't do live TV anymore and like stuff like that. And I feel like with media and with music, it's changing over to digital.
100%.
Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. Like, we're not listening to like the radio. CDs are already fucking, and tape and cassettes are already like fucking dead.
Well, they're making a comeback. A lot of CDs and tapes and physical media are coming back just because of that reason that, you know, we have that we miss that element of our art and media because like holding CDs and everything. I have CDs in my car. I have a CD player. So I have a CD collection that I have in my car, and it's weird sometimes. Like, oh wait, I have to listen to this whole album all the way through. I've really been spoiled. Like, I'm really a modern music listener, and I kind of miss having the CD because it lessens your options and it forces you to like listen to the entire project. And I think that's what we're missing is like the physicality of holding like vinyl and tapes because you actually have it, and that's something different versus like just having the file or you just downloading it on Spotify. You don't really, you know, respect it as much. You don't really like have that connection, like, because I have a bunch of vinyl at home too. And it's just, for me, having that vinyl is always an experience, and holding it and looking at it and like pulling it out and like the smell of vinyl.
The smell of vinyl.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is like.
It smells good. It smells great.
It smells good as fuck. Trust me.
Yeah. And so I think like the physicality of art and media is what's missing a lot of the times.
I think so.
Yeah, us being people, we want things. We're like, in this 3D world, we have all these senses. We like to see, touch, feel, smell, and I feel like that's what's missing with our music and a lot of our art. We're missing that experience. You know.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I do feel like, and at the same time, it is cool. I feel like going from like the old iPods where you have to download music to like just having everything on your phone is pretty cool. Like we're born in a generation where we kind of seen everything.
And that happened pretty fast.
Pretty quickly.
That happened pretty fast.
It's trippy, but I do remember being in like 5th grade having a fucking iPod and like having to download music on it so I can listen to music on the fucking bus.
Yes.
But, you know, but like even now I appreciate Spotify and not having to do that shit. It's a lot easier. But I do like, I think sometimes we get nostalgic as humans and we want to like tap into like.
And also, just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of old stuff, you know, they give us new things as a way to sell things too. So you got to look at it like that a lot of the times. There's nothing wrong with the old formats. They just have to figure out how to make more money. And
it's useful, like if you're still like into camping or if you're going to be in the middle of nowhere, like you have no signal, like Spotify is garbage.
Yeah, a CD player will never, unless you scratch it or you know, unless you warp your vinyl, it's always gonna play.
Be there. It's always gonna play. You don't need.
It's always gonna play.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to keep that in mind. You know, you never know when I think everybody who loves music should have physical music with them. You know, whether it's cassette, whether it's CD, whether it's vinyl, everybody should have that if you love music. You should be able to turn your phone off and be able to listen to music. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And unfortunately, that's part of the consumption of everything right now. It's just like warm it up, eat it, throw it away.
We're gonna eat it, throw it away.
And yeah, it's just a product of the society we live in. You know, we gotta do better, people.
We do better. What artist do you think is timeless in your opinion? Like someone who is like you listened to when you were younger, you run it back now when you're older. Stevie Wonder. That's a good one.
George Clinton.
I like Kanye.
Oh, 100%.
I think Kanye is timeless.
100%. Yeah. He's a staple. 100%. In multiple ways. Yes.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I definitely have a couple Kanye albums in my like physical collection of music. You got to.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Got to.
Because I feel like a lot of these artists these days are like, we just want to be viral and we want to like in 20 years we probably won't be playing fucking some of these people. You know what I mean?
I'll give you one too. The jazz legend Herbie Hancock.
Okay.
He revolutionized a lot with synthesizers and jazz.
Okay.
I'll throw Michael Jackson in there. That's so obvious.
That's obvious.
That's so obvious.
We love Michael.
Look at what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Like
He's to this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Even he's so timeless that even Drake has his glove on the album cover.
So, yeah.
You know how iconic you have to be?
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? There's so many. That's priceless, timeless. All that. You know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on Michael Jackson. Last question to kind of wrap this up about like the creative scene. Why do you think people don't want to like collaborate more? I feel like people are a little like hesitant. I think, do you feel like it's like
you want my honest opinion?
Is it jealousy? Like
you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, what's your honest opinion, please? Why is it showing up so like? Why is it so hard for?
It's not enough money.
It's
not enough money circulating.
The money. It's the money. It's the
money.
And
people were more so focused about getting the money, getting the bag, instead of looking cool and presenting themselves as something.
Yeah.
You know, you get mad when you hungry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if people were a little bit more fed, you know, a little bit more money in certain situations, and people invested in each other, like actually invested in each other instead of looking like it, you know. And I think there needs to be more information and opportunity for creatives, because a lot of people feel as though there's like a limit or like there's gatekeepers.
Oh God, so many.
Yeah, and I don't think that's cool. Like, you know, a lot of things are clicked up. You know, I don't really care for that.
Yeah, neither.
I'm never afraid to just go to the club by myself, have a couple drinks, interact with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cliquey. A lot of people are like locked in with one another on a weird, you know, social ego situation.
So it's gatekeeping, ego, and money.
And opportunity.
And opportunity, but they want to keep the opportunity for themselves.
Yeah.
They don't want everyone else to be with
you know, or a certain conglomerate or a certain group or a certain, you know, clique. All that's the same thing.
All of it.
Yeah. I'm always up for hire as a DJ. I rock with just about everybody. So, like I said, DJ Deadphone is for the people.
He's for the people.
I'm for the people.
Okay, where can the people find you, DJ Deadphone? Shit. Where can the people find you, DJ Deadphone? Fuck, sorry.
No, it's all right. You can find me at DJ_Deadphone. You can find me on Instagram also at Thalamus, THALAMUS _. Also, I run a radio show, Deadphone Radio, every other Wednesday. It's on the internet, www.gutsyradio.com, the #1 radio station for independent artists. It's all donation based, so you guys please go out and support Gutsy Radio, buy you some merch, and tune in. There's an active Discord, so you can talk to all the DJs and everybody who's listening. And it's the radio station plays a little bit of everything. You can hear like everything from like post-punk from like the 70s and 80s. You can hear hip-hop. You can hear a lot of industrial music. It's really like
diverse.
Yes, extremely diverse. All the DJs are from all over America.
Yeah, that's what I love about the radio. I always had a station for every genre, like rap, Christian, even like when I was religious, and like all this other.
That's exactly what Gutsy Radio is. You'll get a talk show, then you'll get like some alternative rock, then you'll get some like jazz. It's a little bit of everything on there.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So yeah, Gutsy Radio.
Fuck with that.
Deadphone Radio on Gutsy Radio every other Wednesday. Matter of fact, this Wednesday coming in is the 40th episode, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
It is. It is.
You guys, check in with him. You can find me everywhere on the People Mover Pod.
Yes.
We might collab again, though,
let's get back. Let's run it back.
Let's run it back.
Let's run it back.
See, you get me now. You get me now. And
DJ Deadphone.
DJ Deadphone.
People Mover Podcast.
People Mover Pod,
Live. Right off Belle Isle. From the one and only Detroit Rock City.